Hello everybody, welcome. My name is Gemma. If you are new here, I am all about the healing energy, alchemizing what we have been experiencing on a personal level and also into the collective, right? We're always growing, expanding, so the awakening that is going on is first awakening within us, and then it becomes a grander level of purpose. You know, it's we all have our part, but it feels at first like a direct hit on our own personal energy, but really what it is to awaken us to the real mystical energies around us. And right now, all about the Neptune energy. So Neptune is stationed direct this week, and so it is very intense. It's in its home sign. All right, so Neptune is in its home sign. In its home sign of Pisces. Blah. And so this can bring on a very intense Pisces energy. All right, so make sure you're meditating. You could be connecting with lots of different astral realms and different dimensions. Pisces is the after death and before birth. So that in between, that space that we don't know about. So it could be a lot of that daydreaming, illusions, the invisible. It's the energy of dissolving something. So there's going to be a lot of things coming in, and it's kind of like it's almost the energy of combining our own experiences, but also with healing past lives. Could just be collective, could be picking up, because Pisces is very intuitive, so it could be picking up on other people's energy. So make sure you don't consume your energy places that are negative. That energy may attach to you. You know, it may feel like you're taking on somebody else's energy. You know, that illusion. And the veil is very thin also, so going to be seeing a lot of those illusions. It's like people can't hide behind their masks in this energy. See a lot of very real stuff, but it seems very out of the ordinary. That daydreamer energy, mystical experiences, also there's beautiful parts about Pisces. It's not all about illusions. It's about really like things that we don't really know about, the metaphysical, the things that some people think are weird and are not. It's the unseen. What is going on? And the veil is very thin, so it's going to be a lot of purpose, going towards your purpose. Feeling like you're swimming around in a pond like a koi fish, you know, and trying to wonder, what is this all about? So primarily this week, and we're Monday today, so primarily Wednesday, it's going to be very intense. And then the third week of December, we are the 4th, I believe, today. All right, so what's in its home sign? Yeah, it's intense. It is very intense. It's full speed ahead. Water, emotions, the secret, the hidden secret side of, is it our own fears that are driving the energy, you know, and being very emotional, or are we allowing the fears to stir up things that aren't really there? Or is this the energy of tapping into your intuition? So that's going to be the energy of that. You have to watch out for that tricky energy. All right, so very heightened energy, so that's the positive, but it's so heightened that it also grabs others, so make sure your experiences are yours. So be in touch with your desires. We also have Venus in the home sign of Libra, so that is the energy of balance. So I feel like that really needing to balance the practical things in life, right? That we are still in reality, but also tapping into the impossible. Like, have fun with it. Have fun with Pisces energy. It is mutable, right? So it can pull you into a dark place of unknown mystery that's not even, that's built up by you're creating your own, fabricating your own reality. Your mind is creating it, or you can do some really crazy, really cool, higher, higher, touching base with your higher self. So try not to be too nosy. Now would not definitely not be the time to find out information, right? Pisces is not the information sign. And also Mercury is in Sagittarius, so Mercury, the mind, thought, can be in Sagittarius, going outside the box so much that it's not even you're not really working with facts anymore. You're working with like never-ending trails that will bring you nowhere, right? Bring you so far out, like it goes beyond. But with information, you don't want information that isn't facts, right? Yeah. So that's when your mind might get a little carried away. Also, fire. It could be a lot of hot energy. You don't want to get caught up in something, misinformation. It's just gonna make your creative side be blocked. So Neptune with this daydream, yeah, know that you have like a superpower. Utilize it. Use it for a superpower to, just be curious with the light energy, the light of not. I wouldn't say not like love. Probably not be good. Not trying to find out any hidden secrets about something. That's what it's going to. It'll just bring you around in a circle, chasing your tail. So dissolve. Let things dissolve. Let things, and just that, yeah, like touch base with yourself. Meditate. I would just do light, fun things that bring out your inner child. That nurture that awkward, weird side of you that how you hide. Your gifts, your extra sense, your sense, your sixth sense. So, yeah, this week is going to be very interesting. And then we also have Jupiter. We are in Sagittarius season, so Jupiter with Mercury in Jupiter as well. Mercury, in Sagittarius, and being Sagittarius season. Jupiter is about good fortune. Going on a trip. It's about far distance, so not or far travel. Sorry. So yeah, maybe it's time to expand your mind and go outside of the box of what people think are practical, and maybe doing some exploring a new cave or like stuff like that. More of the stuff that's going to feed your mind, your soul, and purpose, right? Get lost in the forest. Make sure you have all your survival stuff though. Alright, so let's do a reading. What's going on right now with this energy? I don't want anyone to get caught up in anything, feel like that daydreaming energy, our mind can get carried away, right? So make sure you're just like, if you feel like, oh my gosh, my intuition is telling me something, and it's something that is maybe bringing you into something that's making you nervous. Maybe it's not positive thing. Maybe it's a dark place. That could be Pisces. Pisces is in the dark, so don't be going around here in the dark. It's not a place where you're gonna grow. Pisces is mutable water, so it can be. It can be. your emotions can be created in a false way, you know, like it's yeah, it's not, I feel like emotions are not something where it should be, it should be thought about too much, right? You know what I mean? You need facts also when it comes to feelings. It can't all be all about your intuition, because that can be fears, right? We bring in emotions from relationships from the past, and we'll start fabricating something. You know, saying, well, you know, that's happened before, maybe that's happened again, and then you just get all confused, and your mind creates something, and it's all just a little bit of extra details that shouldn't be there. It makes all the difference, right? So emotions, don't let your mind carry your emotions. Because your minds can overflow the emotions. That's what it is. Pisces is also, that's the new one, so it would be, it's like it can be also the energy of yeah, if you're dissolving something, you're creating something new, right? So take that energy. If it's mutable water too, then you can take something, an emotion, and you can alchemize it, right? You can alchemize it. You can see through things, right? You see through. You can adapt. Very loving energy. It's a very loving energy. That's why it tends to be very emotional. Because it's so loving. Empath energy. So use your energy wisely. Don't be hanging out with people that don't allow you to be yourself, right? Stay away from that crocodile energy. The people, this is like being the observer, right? Like lurking in the background. Somebody's lurking in the background, waiting, you know, not being reactive. So I feel like this is like someone's waiting, provoking and not saying anything, like spying. These crocodiles are very quiet. They sneak and they wait, they observe before they attack. This could also be the energy that's just around you, right? I feel like the energy, it's like the calm before the storm. The storm being, I feel like the collective is waiting for the next move. There's a very intense energy with the solar storms, solar flares. I can feel it. Yeah, you can't do too many readings. I can feel it in my chest. Anyways, so yeah. And it's snowing here in Canada, so I feel like that brings on, it can be like a dense energy, but it can also be like, the more you feel things, the more you can heal it, right? And winter is always that time of rest and healing. You know, it's because there's a lot more darkness. There's a lot more, it's cold, the less sun, less stimulation, connecting with others. So there's a lot of time to kind of like that hermit energy, right? To rest and recover. So I feel like around, it's kind of like there is something more information to be coming in. We have not got, Pluto is still not in Aquarius quite yet, you know, and that's going to be, so it's the intensity before what is going to happen, and who knows, right? It's like that mad scientist energy. I still say it's going to be like, I'm excited though. I like the sign of Aquarius, you know. So earthworm is on the bottom. Yeah, this is like the first, like, this is like the awakening, okay? It's like the earthworm. It's very young, fresh, just beginning to unravel life and what is going on inside. You know, it's like it's something is happening. It's not being closed off from. It's like you're in the light. You're in the light, but it's still kind of like shying away from it. You know, it's still bright and might still be trying to get away from all the light. You know, it might be getting all tied up, but I feel like this is that fresh energy. It's still, you're in that young energy of the awakening. So I feel like there's more people awakening right now. There's a lot of earthworms. there's lots of people just beginning to wake up to Earth's frequency, and you know, it's a tough beginning. But know that beginnings are all tough, right? Until we realize it's just the change that's hard. It's not actually what's going on. It's just the adapting. It's, you know, it's hard to adapt to something. It takes new cycles, you know. It's new. It's off-putting. It's disruptive. I want to go back to when things were just lighter and easier, but now it's like the truth is open and you can't go back. And I promise you won't want to, right? So the energy lurking around it's causing a lot of people to wake up, and there's an awareness of this lurking, like, what's going on? Something's weird, you know. The intensity is growing. Frog, nightingale. All right, so really want you to sing your song, communicate, create your own story, create your own harmony, follow. Yeah, it's like on the egg. So this is like standing strong in what you believe in, being authentic and singing. So it's being able to, and it reminds me of like something is hatching within these dark places, and it is allowing you to have a vision. And this is the card representing you're meant to pursue this energy and then allow it others. You know, it's like you're that trendsetter to bring in others who feel the exact same way. You know, with this energy around that's lurking, I feel like there's a lot of people that don't want to. Has been a lot of scare tactics. You know, people are afraid to do things not knowing. You know, this frog seems very, like, timid. But it's also mutable. Oh, this is, yeah, mutable water, right? Frogs can go in the land and the water. Learning to adapt in both. Frog. I've never pulled a frog. Let's read that one. Oh, I don't have my book with me. No. Okay, well, we can figure this out. You know what? I'm going to pull. It's very Neptunian. I don't know why the frog makes me think of that. And nightingale, I mean, you think about it, they're very intuitive, and singing your song, it's very being authentic, you know, wanting to be authentic to your how you can achieve being resourceful. I feel like, you know, with the frog can be wet or dry. I feel like it's about adapting to and being resourceful within the different changes in life, right? Ooh, there's a card in there. I love these when it's do that. Ooh, 5 of Wands. Yeah, it's like adapting to these conflicts. It's like you can look at this 5 of Wands. I see 2 different scenarios. Whoa, I just dropped over here. I see this looks like a lot of competition, people trying to get to the top first, you know, trying to like push each other, not push, but like instead of helping. But like when you see it this way, it could be, this person could be helping him actually towards there. So this could be also inner conflicts or conflicts with others, or this could be learning to work together within the conflicts. Because nobody really looks angry. It seems to, this person kind of looks like they're checking on that person. You know what I mean? So it depends how you look at it. It's like learning how to, there's fire, you start the fire, but you're learning how to connect to a higher ground. So it's like you could, once you react with this conflict, or there's within you or around you, I feel like you're learning how to put it out faster and faster, where this it's becoming an awareness, but it takes time, right? It takes time to change things and create new structures and new ways of dealing with things. And that's, I think, that frog energy. And this frog looks very relaxed, very poised, very doesn't look reactive, right? So maybe it's like this patience energy, a lot of growth and transformation. Yeah. I feel like you're achieving higher goals. You're adapting to how to handle people, and create a different rhythm within the collective, you know, and not being feeding the aggressive energy, not feeding. This is crocodile's not aggressive, but crocodile is